Oh, I shouldn't be waving that around. There's part of the wall. Oh, Jesus. Good morning, everybody. Yes, I'm just about to start painting my room. Had a busy couple of days. My son has just had his AstraZeneca, oh, I shouldn't be waving that around, his AstraZeneca jag. So he's tucked up in bed, so I am just about to try and, this took half the, look, it's a typical story of my life, look, took a shelf off and it took half the bloody wall with it. Thankfully I've got something to go over the top of this, so you're not going to notice it, but there's extra kind of, whatever they've used, I don't know whether that's no nails or whatever glue it may be. So I'm going to try and, it's coming off not too bad actually. Sorry, I still can't tell whether I'm going to be looking there for the camera, there for the camera, straight ahead, don't know. But it's coming off not too bad, so I'm just about to paint this. As I said, I've got a covering to go over this. So I'm going over this, but I want it painted white anyway. And then up and over my ceiling. So my ceiling to get painted as well. The window wall. That wall with the 3 shelves on it, which is obviously going to pull half the freaking wall with it. So the shelves are coming off. That's getting left because I've got something to go over that, which I'll show you in a little while. And then this wall. So 3 walls and the ceiling getting done today. If I've enough energy, if not tomorrow or later, I'll do the skirting boards and the window frame. But yeah, for now, I'm gonna get on and finish scraping this and start giving this purple a first coat of paint, because that's gonna take a couple of coats. Everything's gonna take a couple of coats, but this definitely needs to have a go. I'm tired already. This needs to have a coat right now. Look like I'm strangled by my t-shirt. Yeah, so this has got to have a coat right.
Life in a world that keeps changing. Think that it's progress you're making. Copy and paste pretty faces all the time. Pictures so perfect we play through, only cause you set up the angle. Web that you weave got us tangled, caught in what's before our eyes. Show off your fantasy reality, whoa, that's yours, but I'll keep doing mine. You'll be living your good life, catch a glimpse from the outside, then you see me now, see me now, see now. Don't need any timeline to prove that this is my life. I can see it now, see it now, see now. You'll be living your good life, catch a glimpse of the outside.
So, another shelf. It took half the freaking wall away with it. Oh. This one's going to need to be filled in properly because I've got a wall mural to go up on the wall. Look. Bloody hell. Those bells. I've yet to take this one off and that one off. I suppose I better get on with it, eh?
Then you see me now, see me now, see me now. Don't need any timeline to prove that this is my life. I can see it now, see it now, see now.
Alexa, pause. So, just taking another shelf off. It don't look bad, too bad from far away, but there's part of the wall. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Let me show you. So that's that big long shelf. Oh. This is going to be filled in because I said I've got a wall mural to go up on here. And yeah, that glue that they've used, I'm going to take this one off. It's obviously taking the wall with it. Same with that one up there. Back to literally the old cement wall. Lovely. Not too bad, I suppose, but not bloody great either. And then I need to take that one off. And I said the same thing happened over there. That's all come off the wall as well. The shelves there, but as they're going to be the same colour woods that I'm kind of having in the room, I was saying that, my desk is white. Yeah, I'll just leave their ones. If I have to, I'll paint them white. But I'm having natural woods as well, so I'm just going to leave them bloody white and leave them on there, because the whole house is going to fall down this rate. I'm going to B&Q on Friday. I'm going to get a new, not ceiling rose, whatever that's called, the light fitting. I've got a really old curtain pole there that's coming down. That's going to need a scrape, because where they've painted years ago, I don't know if you can see on the camera, you see the drips where they've glossed and not gave the monkeys a thought they'd do it and left it to dry like that. Yeah, so that's going to need a quick sanding and whatnot. I'm going to have to get some mould spray, because in the corner there's lots of mould and mildew. So that's all going to need a good scrub. I obviously had some sellotape or something on the window at some point. Never took that off, cleaned it properly. So won't take me long to clean it up though. Radiator I could be doing with a good dust. They're not in bad condition, but I still need to get a radiator brush cleaner thingy. And again, these can't come off fairly easy to get into it. Yeah, so that's how I said that purple's had its first coat. I'm just about to finish doing the cutting in once I've moved all this stuff. After that, finish the cutting in down there, up and around there. I said always do your cutting in first, it just makes it so much easier. Around the door, pulling this freaking shelf off and hope the house don't come down with it. And yeah, do that bit. As I said, that one has a mural going up. I'll show you it when I get to it. The back of my living room just now. I'll show you that in the next video. White wall, but there is something going over the top of that, which you'll see soon enough. Ceiling's white, this wall's white, and I've got white foils. There's grey blinds up just now, but I'm getting white ones. And there's still an issue with the flooring. My white laminate flooring, this one, is bowed, naffed, going back to B&Q. Don't ever get it, it's shite. That's going back on Friday, we're taking that, because as I said, my son's just had his jag. So I don't want to be dragging him out, and he's not feeling too good. And looking at that, as you can see, it looks like the floor's bowed, but we've actually put bits of wood and a bowl, you know, the scientific tests you do to see if your floor's bowed. It's not bowed, it's actually the skirting that's the issue. The floor is actually perfectly straight. So we don't know what they've done. They've obviously had some sort of flooring down at some point that's maybe not been straight, and then put the skirting boards accordingly to whatever flooring there was. Floor's straight, skirtings aren't, but the optical illusion is that the skirting's straight and the floor's not, but that's not the case. Scientifically tested with a ball. Yeah. So I'm going to get stuck into this while it's nice and quiet. My neighbour's not in downstairs. No, she's not back yet. It's just away. So it means I can kind of bang about and bash about as much as I need to just now. And get on with it. Let's stay with it. I'll get there though. Right, let's get going.
Beautiful people still make mistakes. It isn't perfection, what is it we chase? Bow for your 15 seconds of fame. It's your time. Give me the messy, give me the pain. A rose will not grow without the rain. I wanna be someone who says there's more than meets the eye. Show off your fantasy, reality, whoa. That
me. So the walls have had a first coat, ceilings had the first coat. Can't quite get to the top part of the ceilings because my ladders don't have a high enough handle for me to get up higher and feel safe. So either George or my son, when he's feeling better from the jag, will have to get up and do that bit for me. This purple wall at the back, that's had 2 coats, but it's kind of like, it's not sticking very well in places. Up in a corner over here, there's obviously a damp patch because some of the wall came away when I was rolling. I mean, it doesn't feel damp, it feels very cold, but above here, when I've gone outside in the garden, I've noticed there is a couple of slates loose on the roof, like they've slipped down, so I'm gonna need to get that sorted before that's maybe already causing some issues with water coming in. But as I said, this is kind of, it'll probably look a lot better once it's dry. It looks so patchy just now. Second coats normally look a lot better than that. So again, that's an outside wall. I don't have a neighbour there, so it's a very, very, very cold wall. This is a very old house. So that's, I can't do, in normal houses, you could probably do like the 2 coats, 3 coats, all on the same day. That's going to need a day or 2 to dry. I've got my heating on, window open just a little bit just to air the place because, as I said, there was mould on the windows and stuff. So this is going to need, again, to tomorrow. So I've just literally just gave it a second coat, but it's, as I said, it's kind of, it's not wanting to stick to it too great because where it's so cold. But it'll get there eventually. Ceiling's looking great. I love the ceiling. That's the cheapest Wilko emulsion. This matte emulsion, it's like £6 a tub for 5 litres. Great stuff. It looks kind of like a grey. When it goes on, it looks like, oh my God, that's not white. Trust me, when it dries pure white, look. Pure white. Am I noticing that might need another coat? Does that need another coat? I just want it done right. And then that's it, know what I mean? Yeah. Probably does need another little coat. Even though it's just the way the light on the camera, because in the room it doesn't look like it needs another coat. It's just obviously the edges I can't reach. This wall's not getting painted, that's got to get filled because I've got a wall mural to go up there. But does that ceiling look like it needs another coat? Maybe over there. It might still be drying. As I said, it was only put on about an hour or so ago. So, but we'll see what it is tomorrow. If it needs another coat, it needs another coat. So that's that. But yeah, I've still to take this other shelf off. I'm scared my ass. It's going to fall down if I take it down anymore. But that's the last shelf to come down anyway. The other one's on the other side of the room. I'm just going to keep them up. So yeah, so I need to get some filling. I'm going to B&Q on Friday. And I've got a list of stuff because, as I said, I'm taking back this shitey laminate. Never get it. It's crap. And yeah, like light fittings, light switches, plug sockets, and all sorts of stuff. I'm covered in paint. I get more paint on me than what I do the bloody wall. And yeah, so there's a bit of a list. Need some flooring for inside. My son's kind of like big, walk-in cupboard. He's got a crappy old carpet in there at the minute from previous tenants. We're emptying that out. His bedroom cupboard still got to have one more coat and that. And yeah, getting there slowly, but I love it. As I said, that's just the cheap £5 a tub Wilko paint. You know me and Wilko, love Wilko products. The only thing I don't like from Wilko was the white tile paint, because it doesn't stay pure white, it goes an off-white. But as a tile paint, it's pretty good. Just the colour doesn't stay what it is. Oh God, my arms are killing me trying to hold this up now. I'm gonna go now, guys. So this is kind of like part 2 of the bedroom makeover. So should I make you sick now? La 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 la. Shouldn't do that. Should have me with dizziness. Yeah. So part 2. Oh my God, that looks rough as hell. I did try and give, like you can see with this bit here and up, that's where I was trying to give it a second coat, as I said, because the wall's so cold. And yeah, it's just not sticking great, so it's going to have a proper 24 hours to dry. That's already had 2 coats. And again, look, that's where I was trying to give it a second coat. I just wanted to pull the other coat back off. As I said, that was part of this second coat. But it'll be fine. But ceiling's great. We will go paint. So, end of day 2. Go now.
Don't need any time